Hey collective, let's get some messages for the 5th. This is June 2022. What is going on, collective? This is collective consciousness energy. And the situation for today and the next 24 hours from viewing. It's a timeless reading. Alright, collective. What's going on? Please, God, clear, concise messages on a 3. Thank you and amen. All right. What is the situation today, collective? All right, what is the situation today? We're just looking for something to jump out face up. If you don't like the shuffling, please scroll ahead. All right. We have the Empress showing up here. So this is really beautiful. As an entire situation. So we have been working with or playing with the idea or concept of pregnancy over the last little while. This could be becoming a theme here in June. But certainly this is the divine feminine. So for the situation today, this is a lot of power, a lot of beauty. This is Venus energy. So this is ruling Taurus and Libra energy. You might have that somewhere in your chart, or a 2nd or 7th house could play important roles. That's possessions and partnerships. It's both earth and air energy. And this ultimately is abundance, right? So something is about to flow, overflow here. Divine feminine energy is female. It's uniquely female. So there could be a spotlight on that, the feminine mystique here. Or like I said, pregnancy, something, you know, that belongs basically to the feminine, the female process of life. So her counterpart would be the emperor, right? Empress, emperor. So he's the divine masculine, and this would be his counterpart. So it's very beautiful energy. Again, it's Venus, so that is beauty. It's the arts. And yeah, it's really special. It plays a very unique part, like I say, to its counterpart, which is, it's like the yin to the yang here. And all of the queens, as in this the suit here in the tarot, the court cards, all of the queens are found in her. So she is sort of every woman here. She wears all these hats. So this is, yeah, it's really revered energy. And it's receptive. Very beautiful energy. All right, collective, what are your thoughts? You or the other person's thoughts about this situation? All right, so we do have some more travel energy there. We saw the 6 of Swords yesterday. This is in the thoughts about the situation. So this could be actual travel, but this is implied calming waters here. So if this is you in your life, or between you and another woman, or about your, say, process through your whatever area of your life, if you are female, here your thoughts about this are, you can move forward with peace of mind here. Out of all the swords energy, it's a little more relaxed out of all of them. So especially in your mental space here, collective, this is really beautiful to see. So whether this is actual travel, you could be traveling over water here, but you know, this could be a journey. This could be finding also, I find this Six of Swords carries within it a sense of guidance. So you could feel mentally guided here, gently. Say it's, yeah, out of all the swords, there's a gentle process with this Six of Swords. So this is really beautiful energy here. You could have discovered how to be there for yourself, or someone is coming to your aid here, or someone could just be traveling towards you or being guided towards you here. All right, so what are you or the other person's feelings about the situation? And today the situation rather, will always be the Empress. All right, so what are the feelings? You or the other person's feelings about the situation. All right, okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles, the Temperance card, and the King of Wands here. I promise I'm going to invest in a lamp here soon, guys. The lighting does need to be improved. My apologies, but thank you for watching nonetheless. I do appreciate it. But yes, the Five of Pentacles talks about loss. It's a poverty card. If this is a person for you, this could just be about a lack of passion and patience around, like a rekindling here, because there's a lack of fire. There's poverty of fire here, or initiation with regard to this, what feels like perhaps a guided say interaction or partnership, blending, right? The Temperance here is not only patience, but it is the divine timing, right? It indicates the blending of these two worlds into this perfect state. And there's two cups indicated here as well. So, and usually that just deals with partnerships, or, you know, a special connection of some sort. So, with the Five of Pentacles looking right at this King, they are literally looking right at each other. I mean, this, you or the other person here in this situation could just be sort of praying or, you know, trying to draw in, say, a miracle here as well. But there is what seems to be this tiny lack of drive here. Right? With this lack of motivation. This is sex, creativity, and leisure here, indicated with this Leo-ruled King of Wands. So yeah, it could just be the timing, like I feel like saying you're banking on something. I don't know where that's coming from. That's not really what any of the cards mean, but yeah, there's like this, you know, something is coming in, the sense of, because this King just sort of laughs in the face of this poverty energy or lack or rejection energy here in the Five of Pentacles, right? It could be money, right? It could be cash flow, but it could be health, and it could be connections or a passion for something. It could be the workplace here. Or if this is a lover relationship reading for you, it could be that passion for that special woman, that particular woman. So you or the other person would be the woman in the story. All right, so let me see most probable outcome. Collective, what is the most probable outcome for this situation? Okay, so most probable outcome looking like the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. We saw the Six of Pentacles yesterday as well as the Six. So these are energies, that is 2 sixes as well, so could feel like you're going in the right direction, but energies that feel like a natural progression here. You're definitely moving on. Finding equilibrium is indicated there as well. But he is looking right at the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands really speaks to wounded soldier energy. This guy is doing everything it takes here. It's right, this energy here for leisure, right? All those things that Leo embodies, being seen, being potent, and you know, vital and full of vitality and stuff. So yeah, there could just be a feeling here with the most probable outcome for this Empress energy is this need here. I really feel like this need, because we have the 5 here in the feelings about the situation, and then this most probable outcome being the Six of Pentacles, really talking about that need to create an equilibrium here, because there's something not right. Something needs to be, feels like it needs to be, I would say, balanced. We don't see, I'm not going to look at the other cards right now, but it could just be about setting an equilibrium, resetting something. But yes, with the Nine of Wands is also this, it's a running out of steam card, right? It's, yeah, maybe someone just has to sink into this or come to terms with this. And with the Nine of Wands as well, there is this hard work and a lot of effort and energy put into whatever will work. So like a lot of effort is being exerted here with regard to this equilibrium, to this positive give and take. Something that alone would feel like an uphill battle here for some reason. So yeah, you or the other person just feels like And it's funny because the Swords energy is the peaceful energy here. So it's like there is an acceptance here. And it could be a strategy, right? Because there is definitely, with the two majors showing up with the Temperance card or Patience and the Empress or the Divine Feminine, you would need to be able to accept something here, right? The card here, all right. The Six of Swords is just talking about that mental stability, that understanding. You get to travel over those negative thoughts. You get to sail away from something. So there's a lot of interesting energy coming up in the external, internal, and then overall energy for the reading. So I'm going to dive into that. But yeah, so yeah, for the general reading here, yeah, something could just feel like a waiting game, trying everything possible here to come through. If you are Divine Feminine and you're watching, this is just about coming through for yourself. In these areas. And knowing that your time is coming, it's just a matter of time, that sort of energy. But yeah, it could feel very laborious right now, or it could feel very taxing. But something will be provided. It just feels like you're running out of time here. So external energy, collective, the Page of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the Hermit. So we see more external energy, major arcana energy here with this cup. So you could be dealing with Pisces or Virgo here, or 12th, or I guess Virgo would be 6th house and 12th house. These are actually opposite signs, so there could be something about opposites here. And that's usually the case with the Patience card, I've noticed, with this sense of the blending of the two worlds is literally, like if this is you and you literally could just be going overseas and like trying culturally different things here as well. Or practices, or, you know, standards or something here. Because, yeah, there could be age difference, religious background. It could be, you know, how you grew up. It can be what's normalized in society, as opposed to, you know, what is special about this connection here with this situation. Which it looks like it's very exciting. Or it could be very exciting. So yeah, I do find, you know, the Hermit is some somber energy. Here, it's very practical. It's down to earth and hardworking. There's also, there could be an overemphasis on things such as, say, neuroses, or over-examination, over-analysis. But usually this just means a loner. This is the person who's usually the loner here with the Hanged Man. Interesting, showing up in the same reading as the Temperance card. The Hanged Man is about suspension, surrender, sacrifice, or release. And he's being looked at just with this guy here. So yeah, I'm really getting this feeling of being able to speak this love language that could have even felt awkward or difficult here, maybe even unknown or untapped into, because we're seeing this Page of Cups show up again, and he was the situation yesterday. So yeah, don't be surprised if you get a message here from someone who is considered to be, you know, someone who takes a step back, or lives alone. Because there was definitely an aha moment here. And this is where I'm getting this feeling, like this equilibrium. Again, it doesn't belong as a term to any of these cards necessarily. I'm just feeling it here with what we have going on here, with what I'm seeing. And yeah, and acceptance. And I think I said that earlier as well. There's something that just needs to be, you know, let's accept that. But it is beautiful, and it's protected here, and there is a leveling up, right? The cool thing about this is that we know in this divine situation, divine moment, divine timing here, you know, we get to, the situation will be leveled up, we'll be wiser for the experience, we get to learn something about ourselves. And again, if with regard to the arts and poetry and so forth, this just could feel like a big learning curve for you. You could have let yourself down here. You could have fallen behind on projects here. But through that, even through that process, something greater, like you've even gathered something useful from that, right? And it can serve you in the long run in a greater way than just like doing everything like you thought it was going to go. You thought the way it was going to go here. So could be a youngster, a younger water sign, child could be indicated here. This could be someone who is interested in starting a family, particularly those signs that I've mentioned throughout the reading. There's more Leo energy here as well, or 5th house, right? It also does indicate children. There's a childlike quality here as well. So, yes, definite enlightenment here. Someone is learning a lot about themselves in this situation. And we have that apology or sweet message energy here with the page, like we saw yesterday. And sweetness and shyness. But yeah, someone who is becoming comfortable with their feelings. Internal energy or subconscious energy here, folks, is the 10 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the Sun. All right, we don't often see these cards that much. The 10 of Swords and the 4 of Cups here. It's brooding energy with the 10 of Swords. It's considered overkill. This is the total death of something. So this could be on someone's mind. Something having to do with a child, or wanting to approach that. Something about children here I'm really getting. So it's something that you could be working through, because this is on your mind here. I think there's a sense of understanding that letting this go, whether it's an actual child, a project, a big deal for you, a sense of what made you happy, what used to make you happy here, or what gave you joy here, is like what you were in the middle of that you're moving away from, you realized for yourself. I think there is an epiphany energy here with the Hanged Man in a really cool way, because you get to leave something behind that was very stressful, it looks like here, right? By the time you're at the 10 of Swords, it's too much. It's a collapse. So yeah, and you could be learning to love new parts of yourself, or learning to love that part where you did let yourself down, or let something go, or something like that here. It's the happiest card in the deck, this Sun card, though, so I always look at, no matter what's around it, there's just, especially if this is internal or subconscious energy for you, this is just being able to see that prize in that moment of whatever it is, perceived or real failure or collapse here, ending. Yeah, something new. You've definitely learned about something about yourself in the direction that you've taken. A lot of hard work is going to pay off, because the overall energy for the entire reading is the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So this is a massive amount of work paying off. But now we have the 9 and the 10. So this could feel burdensome as well. Waiting for what's coming in, right? This divine timing. You could feel like you're doing without here as well. But it will be corrected. I really do get a sense of balance here. 2 10s showing up in the reading is interesting, so that could play a part. There's also, I think, and the 2 6s are the only other repeating cards. Yeah, very interesting here. I never know what I'm going to see, folks, so this is interesting energy. If this is a love or romance reading, I find the Wands, especially by the time you get to the 10, is this, someone is just super waiting to get back with this person. Like, we're back to the passion situation here I was talking about earlier with the King of Wands. So that's just like mature sexuality and like big daddy energy and that type of thing. So yeah, learning what you don't like here, learning what you don't want here is just as important as what you do like. It's almost like the process of elimination just occurred here, and you were able to figure something out. Like I say, about yourself, a love language for yourself, how to carry yourself through something difficult. There could be a sense of forgiveness here too, and then like that divine timing. Wow, I hope that was helpful to someone. I really do. I love doing these readings for you, so I hope you enjoy them, and I hope that you'll tune in next time. Until then, take care and bye for now.